Pressure is a part of life, destroying many vibrant minds for centuries. No matter how strong you think you are, it always gets through to you. Whether from the people around you or a higher authority, it always produces the same effect: overwhelming stress and discomfort. While most people lose their composure under pressure, Sigma men have crafted defenses that allow them to remain calm and function. They have impressed people with their intriguing traits, but their ability to stay calm under pressure is far more impressive. Whether you are a Sigma yourself, or you are interested in finding out how they manage to handle pressure, here are 10 ways Sigma males always remain calm under pressure. 1. Facing reality as it is. Most people in society tend to run from the truth and hide behind the lie that everything will be all right just so that they can survive. But we all know that's not true. Unlike these people, Sigma men don't sugarcoat things or try to make them seem better than they are. They see the world for what it is and are not afraid to admit it. People are constantly lying to themselves, which is why they buckle under the slightest amount of pressure. They try to escape the truth and live in a fantasy world. So when hit by reality, their illusion falls apart, and they cannot handle it. On the other hand, Sigma men possess a keen understanding of reality. They know the truth and accept it for what it is, so they build defenses that keep them from falling when hit by the storms of life. Life is not a bed of roses, but what makes things even more difficult is trying to cover it up with the illusion that it is. However, Sigma men see life for what it truly is, a battle that only the bravest can succeed. 2. Rejecting the illusion of total control. Sigma men understand that no one is in total control of their lives, not even themselves. They reject the idea that they can fully direct their future, knowing that life takes unexpected turns, and the best you can do is to stay flexible enough to take advantage of every opportunity that comes your way. Trying to control everything only leads to stress and disappointment when things don't go as planned. By rejecting the illusion of total control, Sigma men are able to stay calm under pressure and accept the uncertainty that comes with life. They understand that hardships will come their way, but they also know that these moments can be used to strengthen themselves and prepare for greater challenges. So whenever pressure strikes, they remain composed, knowing that it is just a part of life and that with the right attitude, they can come out stronger. Pressure is inevitable and will always be present in one form or another. The key to staying calm under pressure lies in accepting reality and understanding that you cannot control everything. This approach to life can be difficult for some to embrace, as it requires a certain level of vulnerability and acceptance of one's own limitations. But once you understand this mindset, it becomes much easier. 3. Avoid black and white thinking. People pass judgment merely after considering a few factors they deem right according to their own principles. They tend to forget that certain situations are multilayered and need sufficient consideration before being judged. But this is not their fault because that's how society makes them think. For such people, things are either good or bad. They ignore the circumstances as to why certain things happen and dwell on a binary system. Sigma males tend to view things differently. They avoid black and white thinking. They understand the complexity of situations and approach them cautiously so they don't make big mistakes. This approach helps prepare Sigmas for anything you throw at them. They are well equipped to handle various situations, making them very good in settling disputes. And they won't give biased judgment because they always stand for the truth. 4. Focusing on what you can change. Imagine being in a room full of people, all trying to lift a weight that's simply too heavy. Everyone puts in so much effort, but the weight won't budge. Suddenly, as Sigma man enters the room, he observes the situation for a few moments before taking action. He doesn't join the rest of the group in trying to lift the weight. Instead, he focuses on finding a lever or a pulley that can make the task easier. And within minutes, he finds a solution that none of the others had thought of. Sigma men excel in life because they can focus their energy on things they can change. They don't waste their resources on futile pursuits or battles they cannot win. Instead, they concentrate on areas where they can make a difference. This mindset allows them to approach problems objectively and with a clear head, leading to better decision-making and greater control over their lives. While most people tend to get bogged down by things they cannot change, Sigma men take a different approach. They don't waste their time and energy getting worked up over things beyond their control. This approach allows them to channel their energy in a positive direction and work towards finding solutions within their reach. 5. Separate problems in a productive way. Have you ever seen a towering inferno and wondered how firefighters manage to put it out? It seems like an impossible task, doesn't it? But firefighters don't tackle the entire blaze at once. Instead, they break it down into smaller, more manageable parts. This approach allows them to focus their attention on one aspect of the fire at a time, without feeling overwhelmed. Sigma men apply the same strategy when faced with problems. They know that trying to tackle all their issues at once is a recipe for disaster. It can lead to overwhelming pressure that could eventually push them over the edge. Unlike lazy people who procrastinate until their problems pile up, Sigma men hate laziness and do not procrastinate. When faced with problems, they break them down into smaller, more manageable parts. This enables them to focus on one aspect of the problem at a time, without feeling overwhelmed. By separating problems this way, Sigma men find more innovative ways to deal with tasks without exhaustion. It also helps them to maintain their composure under pressure. They are not distracted by the enormity of the situation, allowing them to make rational decisions even in high-stress environments. 6. Handle pressure logically and calmly. The weight of pressure can break even the strongest minds, but fear not, for there is a way to overcome it, with logic and reason. Some may say that fighting fire with fire is the solution, but anger and frustration only lead to defeat. Humanity has searched for ways to handle the pressure for centuries, yet a definitive answer remains elusive. However, the Sigma men possess a secret that enables them to stay calm in times of stress. What could this secret be, you ask? It lies within their innate ability to think logically and rationally. Sigmas approach problems with order and precision, preventing emotions from taking over and allowing them to stay level-headed in high-pressure situations. They possess the gift of seeing the bigger picture when others cannot, which keeps them grounded and prevents obsession with immediate concerns. Sigma men also embrace change because they understand that nothing lasts forever. Rather than resisting it, they flow with it, allowing it to move unhindered. 7. Don't take it personally. Sometimes we make foolish mistakes because we take things personally. One defining trait about Sigma men that sets them above alpha and beta males is that they don't take everything personally. They understand that people's actions and behaviors often reflect their own internal struggles and not a direct attack on them. When faced with certain situations, Sigma men try not to react too quickly. They try their best to prevent their emotions from clouding their judgment. They take a step back and analyze the situation objectively. They don't get defensive or take things personally, which allows them to come up with a rational and effective solution to the problem. While some people pick offense over the smallest things, Sigma males just let things slide to prevent unnecessary drama. Whether it's in their relationship or at work, these high-quality men maneuver their way through highly pressured situations without even feeling the effect. So instead of dealing with all that pressure, they find their way around it. 8. Reevaluate your options. Sigma males share a common trait. They are always striving to better themselves. Whether you're a Sigma or not, you know when things no longer work how you want. You also know that if you continue on that path, it will eventually lead to your doom. But the difference between Sigma men and others is that they won't want to see their doom before recalculating their options. This mistake is common with most people. They wait until it is too late to turn back before they start trying to jump ship. However, at that point, they have no option but to watch all they built sink into the abyss. But not Sigma men. Once they know things wouldn't work out the way they want, they recover what they can and make a new plan. Sigma males will step away from all the noise and reevaluate what option they have left. They won't give in to pressure and accept failure. They are wiser than that. Because they act fast, they manage to handle their problems without letting even the people around them know. 9. Focusing on solutions, not problems. We all face challenges, and Sigma men are not above these challenges. However, what makes them different from the rest of the herd is their ability to remain calm in these difficult situations and focus on finding solutions instead of dwelling on the problems. Anyone with enough practice and discipline can acquire this skill. Focusing on solutions instead of problems is a fundamental aspect of the Sigma mindset. It enables them to maintain their composure and think clearly, even in the most stressful situations. They do not waste time complaining or blaming others for their difficulties. Instead, they focus on identifying the root cause of the problem and creating an actionable plan to solve it. Everyone knows their problems, even if you deny it, and no one will fix things for you if you don't fix them yourself. Even if Sigmas lack the skills to solve their problems, they don't mind learning them. That's why most of them have a huge knowledge base and are eager to share it with those who need it. 10. Practice meditation. Whether you're a Sigma or not, meditation is an effective way to handle pressure. It allows you to focus on silence, which we don't get anymore because we are always busy. We live in a world where everyone is always doing something, and we don't have any time for ourselves. So a small amount of pressure is enough to break you. So the best way to handle this pressure is to isolate yourself and meditate. Meditation is an ancient practice that helps to cultivate inner peace and stay calm under pressure. By understanding the power of meditation, you can use it as a tool to center yourself, reduce stress, and focus on the present moment. There will always be pressure, but rather than letting it overwhelm them, Sigma men use meditation to gain clarity and remain composed. It is a great way to reset your mind, allowing you to stay grounded even when life throws curveballs. Not only will it help you stay relaxed under pressure, but it can also have positive effects on your mental health and well-being. By learning to meditate, Sigma men can keep their cool even when the pressure builds up. No matter how tough the situation, they always find a way to stay calm and in control.